It wasn't until I was 16 that I was around somebody that was openly queer, like, oh, word, like that's a thing, that's really beautiful.
I certainly came to a sense of my own identity way back, and it was in the late 70s that I was wanting to find community, like anyone else to find, make friends, receive support.
I would tell my younger self, I shouldn't have to hide my younger self. Even though my friends were comfortable, I still, maybe even to this day, honestly, this might shock some people when this comes out. Like,
I want to see young people having access to conversations around sexuality, around sex, around gender.
I was just like, whoever you see me with, that's who you see me with.
Having groups that they can be a part of, people who want to help you be liberated as a whole person.
As you age, you get lonely. Most of our LGBTQ seniors don't have that family structure, don't have those safe spaces to go. So I would love to see a LGBT senior community center.
For me, it's about making things equitable for every single person and meeting people at their every intersection.
What I'd like to see, and I'm glad that we're starting to see it, is a more intersectional, multi-generational perspective.
And when we think of everyone who's a part of the community, you're thinking about the L, the G, the B, the T, the Q, and I, the A, right? But then you're not thinking about the B, the I, the P, the O, and the C, right? And so you have to include everyone. And when you're not thinking about intersections, then you're not able to make change.
My investment is in making sure that the world's a better place for young people. No young person should have to go through what I did, and they deserve better.
I want to see education, and I want to see action.
Bring in the people who are our legacy in queer movement, and let us know about them, learn about them, talk about them.
I want to see that SOGI data, which is sexual orientation and gender identity. I want to see that data collected, because I believe that we're not catching everyone who identifies as a different gender or non-binary, and with that we're not providing the services needed. And I think trauma looks different for everyone, but for Black and brown people and Indigenous people, it is very different and it shows up differently.
A specific department would be great, and it is also important that that work is integrated in all the departments. It isn't going to truly be successful unless every department in the city is culturally competent to deal with the range of LGBTQ issues.
The LGBT Affairs Department, through my lens, would be a resource, would be a hub, just like any other department.
You know, a lot of people focus on just the housing issue, or stuff like that, and that's that's amazing. But then nobody talks about like the incarceration because their people are homeless, they're getting kicked out still because their family don't accept them. So if there was just like some type of hub or somewhere to go to.
I want to place a safe haven for LGBT individuals to go, that they can come look for housing, look for job resources.
There's no such thing as a single issue because we don't live single issue lives. And so I think we need to make sure we're communicating well and building on our accomplishments and finding a way to move forward together.
It should be a fundamental right for people to say, okay, how are we creating more liberated, safe, free, brave spaces where people of all walks of life can continue to progress forward, and why not lead the way? Why not be a leader in that? Why not be excited to be the leader in that? That excites me.